Journaling may seem pointless, silly, and trite, reserved for teenage girls with pink little journals under lock and key, but there's a reason why the likes of Richard Branson, Warren Buffett, Oprah Winfrey, Lady Gaga, and so many more spend their precious time honing this very personal craft. Let's talk about the benefits first. Everything I talk about on this channel has the intention to guide you to the optimal version of yourself. One of those activities that move the needle the most in my life is having a journaling practice. Journaling is pivotal at reducing emotional stress. Emotional stress is the undercurrent of many modern mental and physical conditions that we have today. Studies show writing our deepest thoughts and feelings may improve blood pressure, increase sense of well-being, improve your mood, and reduce distress. In a study of over 70 adults with medical conditions, after a month of journaling reported showing less depression and anxiety. Journaling allows you to create space between your negative feelings, thoughts, and emotions. When journaling, you're in an act of observation and self-reflection. Negative thoughts and feelings are released onto the page. You are essentially creating distance with that observation, that you are not your thoughts, your feelings, your beliefs, or your perceptions. It is simply identifying that these are ideas that are creations of your mind, which can be manipulated, changed, and perceived differently at any time. Self-awareness is the key to unlocking any change you want to create in your life. Journaling allows you to release negativity. When you have a bad day, a terrible experience, a person at work that angered you, an undesired outcome, by journaling, you're allowing your mind to release those negative thoughts and feelings and true emotions onto the page, somewhere other than your own mind. Pen to paper gives you a physical act to remove mental thoughts and placing those ideations onto something physical like paper. After writing your experiences, you have dumped them or given them a place to actually go and live outside of your own mind. Afterwards, you may feel a sense of relief, a sense of feeling happier, lighter. So notice how you feel after you write down strong emotions. Have you ever ruminated or obsessed over or felt tension and anger towards something or someone? Journaling gives you a safe place to move the energy to so that it no longer stays unprocessed, stagnant, and unresolved inside your own body. Science shows us emotional stress and blocked emotions are not just linked to mental illness. They also are linked to insomnia, headaches, digestive disturbances, autoimmune conditions, and even heart disease. Which leads me to journaling gives you a safe, private space where you can be completely honest with yourself. Where else can you say what you really feel, what you really think, what you really want to say to that person? The answer is nowhere. Journaling gives you that space. Sure, maybe you head to the therapist and you are radically honest, but even sometimes we tiptoe around questions in a therapy session. So journaling gives you that space where you can be completely free. Give yourself that space where you can be 100% yourself. Afraid someone might find your journal with those honest feelings? Hide them in the glove box, under the car seat, in a file cabinet, or place it out for everybody to see. Just know that you have options. Journaling allows you to explore self-discovery. How else are you to reveal what you really want for yourself if you can't even put it into words? If you are seeking to find clarity, attain goals, or transform in any way, it starts with something the ancient Greeks knew so well, inscribed at the Oracle at Delphi. Know thyself. You cannot create the change that you seek without having an intimate relationship with self, understanding what drives your behaviors, your subconscious mind, your shadow. And journaling opens the door to that. Receive new thoughts, ideas, and creative explorations. When you dump existing thoughts and relieve your mind of ruminations, you are opening up and allowing new thoughts to come in. Oftentimes in journaling, we expand ourselves beyond our current ruminations, allowing for flow, ideas, and creativity to come in. Do not be surprised if you receive divine inspiration, creativity, and solutions when you are in your journaling practice. Journaling gives you clarity. If you cannot formulate what you really want or desire in life, what you want to accomplish, how you really feel, have trouble expressing your emotions, journaling is the tool that will help provide the clarity that you seek. How do you journal? It can be intimidating at first. Maybe we don't want to sit down with our thoughts and our feelings, or it's just really uncomfortable. But there's no right way to do it. However, I do have some ideas for you to get you started. There are many styles of journaling, but the beautiful thing about it is whatever you make of it and whatever you want to get out of it. Release judgment and perfectionism. The journal itself doesn't even have to be pretty. It can be a $1.99 little binder at Rite Aid or wherever you go to shop. Your handwriting doesn't have to be perfect. Your sentences don't have to be perfectly formulated. Sometimes that is what holds us back from actually just putting pen to paper. Just start. There is no perfect time, place, or circumstance. You just make the time. You just sit down and do it. And if you find that there's resistance, that might be telling you something. Sometimes what we resist is what we need most. Lean into it. I know, it can be very daunting to sit and look at a blank page and just stare. But I do have some styles for you to entertain to get you started right away. An easy way for writing flow to commence is to write 3 things you are grateful for, and then after that, see where it carries you. Another practice, consider writing 3 pages of free-flowing thought when you first wake up in the morning, coined the Morning Pages by Julia Cameron in her famous book, The Artist's Way, which is linked down below. With a morning journaling practice in particular, you can tap into your subconscious mind. You can see what thoughts and feelings come up when you first wake. You can explore your dreams and extract meaning, which can be a very powerful practice of what is underlying your behaviors, thoughts, and feelings. Conversely, with an evening practice, it gives you a slightly different benefit in that you get to release what transpired in the day. Maybe something upset you, or maybe you were grateful for something that happened. It's good to count your blessings before bed. But also you can write down what you plan to do the next day, certain things you have to remember. And if you find that you have trouble sleeping at night because of thoughts and ruminations, journaling could be an essential practice to give you a better night's sleep. Notice when you journal at night if you sleep more soundly. Processing our thoughts, our worries, our to-dos can help us to fully relax and know that not everything has to be remembered or carried in our own head. For more of a manifestation practice, you can write about your future goals and ambitions, what you want to accomplish, how you intend to get there, what steps you need to take, acting as if in the vibration of feeling of having it. And there's a practice called scripting, which is essentially writing a thank you letter to your belief system, whether it is God, divine, source, whatever you call it, but thanking them for everything that you wish to manifest as if it has already transpired. Journaling is a free and accessible tool that will improve your life and your health dramatically, helping you to relieve stress, improve your mood, process emotions in a healthy way, gain clarity, and reveal what you really want in your life, as well as being able to have the space to be 100% yourself. There is no greater use of time than to dive into the very depths of your mind to discover the essence of who you really are. So spend a little time with yourself and reveal the greatness that lies within. I'm Christy Powers, your holistic health coach, helping you activate optimal health naturally. If you like this video, give it a like. Subscribe if you want more content headed your way along with healing recipes and so much more. If you're ready to level up and experience what it is to be your optimal self, click the link down below to learn more about working with me. Take that first step in your healing journey and find the most expansion in this life.